walk around in other people's houses in my underwear.
Yes, you have.
Seriously. If it's summertime and I'm hot, I'm de-pantsing. And if you got a problem with that, you don't need me at your house.
We ain't friends.
That's for sure. So anyways, I de-pantsed. Well, there's a couple pair of underwear that I have that are pretty blown out but very comfortable. I didn't realize how blown out it was, but I sat back in my chair, had a friend over, sat back in the chair, and I don't care if, like, my kids can come over and I'm in my underwear. I wear boxer briefs, so, women wear those as shorts. So it's not that big a deal. Right. So I sit down in the chair. Well, I go to scoot forward in the chair, just kind of like get on the edge of the seat, kind of like when somebody says something and you're kind of really paying attention to them, you want to get a little closer, blah, blah, blah. And I go to scoot forward. My balls stayed exactly where they were. They did not move. They did not move forward with the rest of my body moving forward. What they did do was basically choke slam my dick into the chair first. And that's long before I sat on them as I got to the edge of the chair, because you're just in that motion. There's no way you can stop that motion once you take off with it.
Donnie is in the window with the most blank look on his face.
He's going to be dying laughing here in a minute because he's turned his back on us now. Because when I sat on the balls, I sat on them just right to where they both hurt just for a second. But every guy knows this. You too, Donnie. I know you're not looking at me, but you can hear me. Every once in a while, something like that will happen where you'll feel that ball slide and let go.
The rubber band effect?
Yeah. Imagine both of them doing that at the same time on different sides of the fence, so to speak. You got one under the left cheek a bit and one under the right cheek a bit, and they collide. Yeah.
What were those two like marbles you had when your kids had a string between them and slap them?
Yeah, those clacker things. That's exactly that's exactly it. You want to talk about being kicked in the nuts? How about being brutally assaulted by your own fucking nuts?
Yeah, you did it to yourself. That makes it even more demeaning.
Yeah, that happened once. Those underwear went in the trash. I never saw them again.
Did you let out a cry like a banshee?
Oh, I let out a yelp like a puppy got kicked. Yeah. You couldn't help it.
Oh, the shit that happens to you, man.
Well, I mean,
age is a motherfucker.
I fall asleep in places like, I'll be working and I'll talk to Shiner, and then all of a sudden, you don't hear nothing from me for a couple hours, and I'll be back on texting him back and be like, man, I just took a road nap.
What the fuck?
What y'all don't know, road nap, I'm known for my road naps. And don't worry, boss, it's okay. I do it under my own time. Take it for lunch. I'll get tired, and you get sleepy to the point that, you feel like you're going to go to sleep driving the car. So you just pull over to a safe place, find a nice place to park or something like that. Just pull over. Set my
siesta.
Yeah, I set my alarm for 15 minutes, lay my seat back in the car, and I have this special green wash rag. It's a microfiber wash because I won't go out and buy a fucking pair of black sun blocker thingy. I have this green wash rag that I trifold over my eye. I lean back and take myself about, and most of the time I wake up before my alarm goes off. But what's really weird about that is I can be at home and I can take a 2-hour nap, and it feels like I just went to sleep. And I can take a 15-minute nap on the fucking road, and it feels like I've been sitting there forever waiting for the alarm to go off.
Well, and you're always super rejuvenated after it.
Yeah.
Like, I'll talk to you after that, and it's like it's a whole brand new day, and you're ready to kick the day in the ass. Like, yeah. I'm like, how can you get that rejuvenated in 15 fucking minutes?
Yeah, I only work 4 hours a day. I work 10 days a week. But I work 4 hours a day, so... And I sleep in between them. So
craziest shit I've ever fucking heard, man.
I let that go on a little long. I thought there was another cool story that was going to pop up, and it didn't. It went to talking about me taking a road nap. But what I thought it was going to do, and we'll just go with this one live. I don't know where it is in one of the stories of the podcast. It's buried in there, and I wasn't going to listen to 500 hours worth of podcast to find it, but. I've been known from time to time to go on a Quick Trip or Come and Go or whatever, 7-Eleven. And, sometimes you just got to drop a deuce And so I'll sit on the toilet. Well, I've been diagnosed with narcolepsy, okay? So I can fall asleep pretty much anywhere. And if I'm sitting there and just get relaxed enough, I'll fall asleep on the toilet. I do it all the time at home. All the time. In the middle of the night. I'll get up to go to the bathroom, sit down, fall asleep. Most of the time I don't fall. And this time I didn't fall, but I'm at Quick Trip, and I'd gone in there to drop a deuce, and I fell asleep on the toilet, and I wake up because my phone's ringing, and it's work. So I answer my phone, kind of try to collect myself, and it's like, well, you've been there for a while, everything okay? And I was like, yeah, everything's just fine, just taking a break, lunch break. It wasn't lunchtime. I don't know what time it was, but I know it wasn't lunchtime. But anyways, I'd fallen asleep. So man, I stand up real quick and pull my pants up and buckle up and all that mess, and wash my hands and head to the truck, open the door and get in, sit down. And the moment I sit down, I remembered I took a deuce and didn't wipe. So I had to get back out of the truck, go back into the Quick Trip.
Time to take care of business now.
Yeah. Now that that pair of underwear has just turned into a trash can dress. Went back into the stall, took the underwear off, cleaned myself up, washed my hands again, got back in the truck, and went on. I can say now, from the time that I actually did that story in our podcast. It's sometime this year. I don't know when. If you guys can find it, let me know what episode and about what time it was that part comes on, and we'll put it on a different podcast and play it. But anyways, it's happened again since then. So, yeah, go me.
Yeah, you're winning, man. Twilight. What are the chances? Well, apparently.
Yeah, and now we're going to get to something now, which is just complete winning. Recently we've had some guests on our podcast. Todd from the Toddcast and Party Foul Johnny's with him on that podcast, and he's real big into wrestling. And then we've also had a couple of buddies of his that were on the podcast who have a wrestling podcast, and we didn't talk much about wrestling while they were on the podcast, but Shiner and I one day went to a wrestling match, and we actually kind of simulcasted it, so to speak. We weren't the official broadcasting crew.
Or something?
Yeah, we were like broadcast by proxy, so we could put it on the podcast. And they just happened to be midgets. And boy, did we have a good time. And they're coming back to Tulsa here pretty soon.
Oh, good.
Yeah, they're going to be at the Ideal Ballroom.
I saw that. I wondered if it was the same dude.
Yeah, it is the same dudes. It might not be the same crew. Turns out they have two crews.
Yeah, there's two sets of them.
Yeah. 2 sets of midgets. I mean, that's way better than one set of midgets. But anyhow, yeah, I'm gonna set this one on go, and we'll take out the end of the podcast with this for the end of the year, because it was probably one of my most favorite times in the world that I spent with Shiner. And we laughed, and we laughed, and we laughed. And, oh, by the way, he got his ass kicked that day. And if you want to hear that particular podcast in its entirety, go back to episode 36. It was an epic episode. It's called Midget Wrestling, y'all. And here's a little excerpt from that.
He's a little scary.
Yes, he is.
But he's wrestling the dude in the sash, and I'm telling you, everybody. Oh, look at this!
Oh, the ref is checking him.
You checked.
He checked his boots, and he actually grabbed the top rope and put his legs in the shape of an L off his body for the ref to check the boots.
He's got core strength, dude. I bet he goes to CrossFit. Oh, look at him. He's taunting that guy.
I'm not sure about CrossFit.
You don't think he goes to CrossFit, dude?
I think he just went to Cross.
Look at his physique. That looks like a CrossFit physique or a beer drinking physique, one or the other. Yeah, I'm there. Come on, this is getting ready to get serious.
We'll get the bell.
I don't even like how this doesn't look like an even match, dude.
No,
I think we're going to be astounded here in a second.
That little 3-foot guy is calling the ninja in.
Yeah, look, hey, he doesn't like it. Look, yeah. The midget's getting down. He's taunting the guy by doing some twerking. Oh, he just bitch
Just
slapped him.
slap, shove.
He just bitch slapped him.
That's like puff, puff, give, only different.
Oh, whip.
Then the slap back by the 3-foot guy.
He gave him the reverse bitch slap. 3 feet of it. Oh, the ref says you can't do that. Oh,
another push onto the bottom rope.
Oh, now, yeah,
He's hurt.
This is getting ready to get real, dude. Look how shiny their boots are.
Well, they say there's nothing to do in between here and there, so they shine their boots
your
on
shit.
Yeah. They learned from you. Shiner.
Oh! He gave him the double shoulder tap, and he went down on his back. Oh, he's leaving. He's leaving. Oh, here, wait, we got the spectator coming back in the muscle shirt.
That whiny little piece of shit. Bye.
Bye, Felicia.
See ya.
Okay, the Matador with the red sash just bailed out, folks. Oh, the ref's counting him out. Oh.
What the hell are they doing? Oh, he's coming back.
Oh, here he comes. He went to the locker room and thought about it. Now he's bringing his little ass. Now he's bringing his little ass back. Oh, look. Oh! Oh! Oh, he gave him a hip toss. That was a hip toss. Oh!
That was a shoulder toss.
Yeah. Oh, we had to cover up, but the 3-foot guy got tossed off.
Yeah, that ninja guy actually jumped
I said the 3-foot guy got tossed off.
That ninja guy bailed himself down to get a pin.
Hurt himself? Oh, I don't understand if he's a ninja or he's a matador. I'm so confused.
He's a manager.
Oh, God, did you hear that? That was a bitch slap like no other. Oh, God, he was pimping a hoe.
I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, there's nothing more fun right now than doing a podcast while you see a 3-foot guy do a arm wind up.
Oh, look at this.
I don't know if you heard that in the back. Oh, ninja guy left. 3-foot guy still in the ring. I got to stop this for a second. I have never heard your voice get that high in my life.
I was just here thinking, like, I bet a lot of listeners just don't even understand how excited we were to go to this event. I mean, we knew about it a couple of months before.
Oh, yeah. And it happened that actually some good friends of ours, they bought... It was so cool. Their place is just cool as shit. They bought an old Elks Lodge in the town that they live in, turned part of it into, well, it was already a bar. Elks and bar go together. But they have a bar that's there for the public, and then they have this big auditorium that's like an event center. And that's where this wrestling was. And it was awesome. This place is just flipping awesome. And they have a kitchen. Like, when I say a kitchen, I'm talking about, a kitchen, one of your finest steakhouse would have a kitchen like this. I mean, it's really, really, really nice.
We actually did the same day. We did an episode of 420 Eats.
We did. And if you guys want to catch that, just to see where we were, it's a bar called Hemingway's, and the episode is Hemingway's on the 420 Eats channel on YouTube. So if you just go to youtube.com and search 420 space EATS, you'll pull up our round logo, which looks like a round neon sign. Click that, hit subscribe, hit the bell button so that when we have new content come up, which we will hear pretty soon in the next year, you guys will be able to be the first to see that. But go look at that episode because this place is pretty dope, and the food that they put out, even doper for sure. All right, let's get back to this wrestling because this is getting ready to get really good. I promise you.
He's
insane.
Come on now, little man. Hey, turn around. Turn around, buddy. Turn around. He's got the... Oh!
He just got leveled by a wet floor stand. A caution wet floor sign. Holy
Took
shit.
him out. Caution wet floor sign from the Matador to the dome of the 3-foot guy. Took him down. Oh, yeah, he's out of it, dude. He's out of it. Oh, he's shaking it off. He's shaking off the cobwebs. Oh, shit. Look what happened on the left, Tiddy. We got a metal chair coming in.
Did he bring a mop?
He's got a cookie sheet. Where the hell did he get that?
Oh, that's a good cookie sheet. I can make shit on that.
That cookie sheet just wore that little dude out.
Insane. This is
What in
so
the
funny.
hell? Oh God! Oh, this is.
Oh,
like
he's got the chair.
He's got the chair.
What the fuck? Johnny's gonna whip that out.